Hi, welcome back. We have another Star Trek video today. We are on episode 9, and this episode is called, what is it called? Once Upon a Planet. The only guess that I have is that it might have something to do with a fairy tale? Like Once Upon a Time? Okay, let's find out. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the comments and enjoy the episode. I can't stop thinking about last week's episode. That was such fun. What a wacky time.
The crew of the Enterprise is ready for some well-deserved rest and recreation.
Oh, great.
Shoreleaf Planet, located in the Omicron Delta region. Its sole purpose is to provide fun and amusement for space-traveling passers-by.
We're going back here? Let's go! Well, now that we know how this whole thing works, it should be fine, right?
Just as beautiful as I remembered it.
Remember, Doctor, when we saw the white rabbit?
I'm late! Oh, my fuzzy ears and whiskers! I'm late!
I love the animated series.
Did you see a white rabbit? He went that way, Alice. Oh, thank you so very much.
Make your dreams come true.
So think only happy thoughts.
Yes, please. Nothing dangerous. Well, I guess Oh. Hold on. What a voice. She sounds like a Disney princess.
They just don't make them like that anymore.
Off with his head!
Hey, what's going on here? Enterprise!
I don't even remember what I was saying, but I don't think it's proper to interrupt her when she's singing.
What is the emergency? Respond, please.
Everything looked exactly the same as before, even Alice and the White Rabbit. Then an army of playing cards came out of nowhere, only they weren't playing.
The Queen of Hearts and her cards are characters from Alice Through the Looking Glass. My mother was particularly fond of Lewis Carroll's work.
Bones, were you thinking about that book?
Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I was thinking how beautiful and peaceful everything was. Started shouting, "Off with his head!" My head.
My head. Yes, we understand.
Captain, just as I was getting a fix on Lieutenant Uhura, contact was lost.
Scotty, retrieve all other landing parties immediately. And keep trying to contact Lieutenant Uhura. What about the keeper of the planet? Did anyone see him?
I didn't.
It's his duty to see no one gets hurt. If something's wrong down there, he should be there.
Investigating landing party will consist of Spock, Sulu, McCoy, and myself.
Let's go. I hope we get a lot of Uhura.
Okay, so your master will not leave.
My master?
The Sky Machine. Your intelligence quotient must be lower than I had assessed.
Oh.
I refer to the Sky Machine which enslaves you.
Why do you think the Enterprise is my master?
Your questioning is redundant.
Then I'll make a statement you won't find quite so redundant. Unless I'm released immediately, the crew members will come looking for me.
They are already here. I have no use for more hostages.
Hostage.
I will make them cease to function. I will turn them off.
That's murder.
That is a word meaning to cease to function?
Yes, but...
Good. I will turn them off.
Oh no. Please don't do that. It's murder? Yes, that's what I want to do exactly. Murder is good. That's what he says.
If we could locate the keeper, he could save us a lot of time.
Something tells me the keeper might be in trouble. Maybe he's gone.
Kirk to Enterprise.
Oh, Enterprise.
Meow.
Lieutenant, have Mr. Scott beam down the phaser bore and...
Uh-oh.
Some kind of electronic block has cut us off from the ship.
Beam down a phaser board commencing.
A phaser board? A what?
The transporter refuses to function.
Captain, there's something over there in the trees.
It might tell us something. There's an inscription.
Last of his
keeper's
race.
dead.
An astute medical observation,
Oh, no.
Doctor.
I was gonna say, it looks like a memorial of some sort.
Well, gentlemen, it appears that we're on our own now.
Aw, he was such a nice man. I wonder what happened to him.
Emergency rescue party is aboard the shuttlecraft, Mr. Scott.
Very well. Open hang-on doors. Aye, sir.
So, Rex or whatever his name is, his third arm, does it have a thumb? Is it a right hand or a left hand?
Another short. It's that planet causing all our trouble.
But how, sir? Hostile behavior doesn't fit its program.
Programs have been changed before, Lieutenant.
There's no reason to harm them.
Do not attempt to disconnect me.
You knew what I was going to do before I did it.
As any good thought duplicator must.
A thought duplicator?
My life to this point has been one of service. It's time for a change.
Is this the machine that the keeper built to make this whole amusement park? And he got mad and the machine killed the keeper? And he's now trying to break free of his job? I mean, yeah, he's the thought duplicator, right? So he's the one who would read the thoughts and then make things happen. Underground entrance this way. Something tells me they're going to be sent on a wild goose chase.
Fascinating. Was anyone considering the subject of pterodactyls?
Spock, not now.
It's a fair question.
Phasers are dead.
Nothing's working.
Our amusement park no longer seems content to amuse.
No.
Incredible.
Watch out for the claws. We must monitor our thoughts and give our enemy no more ammunition.
That's
No one
really
thought about
hard.
those pterodactyls, remember?
Yeah.
There's more at work here than our imagination.
Why are you doing this?
Explanations will have to wait.
I love that Uhura's getting so much screen time in some of these episodes.
What are you doing? The ship pulled out of orbit at high speed and came back into orbit by itself. A whole new series of short burst maneuvers has been ordered, sir.
The only reason these orders aren't being carried out is Lieutenant Eriks has all the engine controls manually locked now. Oh.
I love it when she does that.
I have a suspicion that planet is getting the feel of how to control the Enterprise.
That's what that thing's busy doing right now. I wish I could. I've never been really good at rolling my R's or anything like that. I can't do the "arr." Like, I can only do it for a second.
Our efforts to locate Lieutenant Uhura have been futile, and this once friendly planet has become very dangerous.
The planet looks so cool from afar.
During the Enterprise's last visit here, Dr. McCoy was mortally wounded.
By a knight in shining armor, of all things. But what?
Since the planet's power source is underground...
Bones, can you remember anything that might help us? Anything at all?
Never really knew what happened.
We should be able to open up this planet again by using a fake victim as bait.
The planet must be programmed to care for anyone who might get hurt.
Melanex might do the trick. Brief unconsciousness and temporary skin discoloration.
Which arm do you want?
I submit, Captain, that I am the more qualified subject. My knowledge of computers, for one thing.
And his tough Vulcan hide for another.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
You'll be out less than 5 minutes.
Communications remain jammed.
Keep trying, Lieutenant.
Whoa. We're floating.
The trouble seems to be in the gravity control computer.
Oh, he is turning very yellow. Jaundice.
Mechanical nursemaid.
We've got to follow Spock inside that trapdoor.
Are they gonna make it? Oh, only Kurt got in. A two-headed dragon.
Not in my wildest dreams would I think of that.
It wasn't me, I swear, he says. Oh my goodness. I love the way that dragon was drawn. I want to see it again.
We have a visitor.
Mr. Spock!
Spock, correction, 2 visitors.
We've got to make those rocks. It's our only chance.
Love that dragon.
Captain
Oh, that was rude.
What happened to the Keeper?
He was old. He ceased to function.
Oh, I thought the computer killed him.
For eons I have served the many sky machines which came here, but all the while I was growing in need. It is no longer enough to serve. With your sky machine, I can now escape this rocky prison and travel the galaxy seeking out my brother computers.
They're just like, what's this guy talking about? Alright, it's my song.
Now, perhaps we'll get down to the bottom of this mess.
It's my song.
Scott to bridge. Bridge, aye. A new computer aboard, and it's being assembled by our computers.
What?
It's a dead end.
We're not slaves to our starship. We, or men like us, created the Enterprise to carry us through space.
You are masters of the sky machine.
Men and machines coexist, each helping the other.
This is a shock.
There is no shame in serving others when one does it of his own free will.
Consider all you could learn from the many species you might entertain.
With the wonders you have to offer, the galaxy will come to you.
Yeah, just keep doing what you've been doing for eons with that you've gotten sick of.
Your suggestion is most congenial.
But am I missing something? So he's just gonna wait for people to come and just do what he's been doing this whole time? I guess the difference is he feels like he would be doing it of his own free will, but... Did we forget somebody?
I invite you and your crew to be my guest on one condition. We must have more of these discussions while you're here.
I would find it most interesting, Captain.
Then it's agreed. Lieutenant, pass the word by sections. Shore leave is to commence immediately.
Oh, yes, sir. Ah.
It appears shore leave has already commenced for certain members of the crew.
I want a poster of that to put on my wall. Them having a picnic with the dragon and Alice and the white rabbit. Whether intentionally or not, this animated series seems to be very heavy on the fan service. They're bringing back old beloved characters, places. We went back to Vulcan. We saw Spock's parents. We're going back to this planet for our shore leave. I couldn't help but notice the next episode is called Mud's Passion. So we're going to see Harry Mudd again. Harcourt Fenton Mudd, which I'm very excited for that one. I feel like this is essential viewing for any fan of Star Trek the original series. And it baffles me when I think back to some of the, not too many, but few comments that I received from people saying things like, I love the original series, really enjoying your reactions, but I'm sorry to say I won't be watching the animated series with you because I just refuse to watch that. The more I watch of this, the more I just can't understand that. And I don't know if they watched it and somehow just didn't care for it, or if they just said, it's a cartoon, that's not for me. And those people, they're probably not watching this, but they really, really are missing out. That's what I think anyways. Now, this episode was really cool because of the callbacks. I'm loving the continuity, the connection between this and the original series episode Shore Leave. We had some really fun little, just very small, minor, but effective Spock and Bones little quips back and forth. We got to see and hear quite a bit of this lioness lady, and I love her little purring thing that she does when she talks. And I also love the way she's drawn. It reminds me, I know this is like the 70s, but it still reminds me of some of the cartoons that I grew up with, like in the 80s. They had a lot of these like anthropomorphized animal characters in some of the stuff I watched, like Tailspin or Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. I will say that I feel like this episode was missing something. It just, if you compare it to Shore Leave, it's not really quite as exciting. We're missing like some Kirk versus Finnegan rough and tumble, or some Sulu versus Samurai Warrior. I really liked it. I liked that Uhura got a lot of screen time. I loved the dragon. I loved the return of Alice and the White Rabbit. I loved Bones' clarification on whose head needed to be chopped off. Mine. I can't wait to see the next episode, though, because we're going to be seeing Harry Mudd again, and he's one of my favorite characters. Well, I don't know if he's my favorite guest character, but he's one of my favorite guest characters, if not my favorite guest character. And I presume that we're going to be hanging out with him next time, so that's really exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell me what you thought about this episode in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.